Hey, what's up, guys? It's Willy Santos, and you are watching Willys Workshop Wednesdays, episode number 35. And we're going to do a video review of the video is called Footage, and it was produced by Gordon and Smith, GNS, and it came out in 1990, so most likely we were filming in 1989. Some notable names to say that were in this video is Rob Dyrdek, Neil Blender, Remy Stratton, Steve Clare, Scott Conklin from Florida, Thomas Morgan, Canada, Bo Turner, again from Florida, Duane Pitre, Louisiana, Blaize Blouin, rest in peace, Mark Heitzman out in Ohio, Brian Howard, Sean Miller, rest in peace as well, Bill Danforth, Jimmy Lapart, Doug Smith up in the Bay Area, Chuck Burke, Jason Davis, Mira Mesa, Larry Jones out in Vegas, Jesse Newhouse, Marty Ramos, Brent Schneider, Pat Sherman, Paul Smith, also rest in peace, John Stovall, Chad Welk, and Joe Waller. There's probably some other names in there, but I had to go through the list right here that I found. So when this video came out, maybe you watched my 9 Club, there was no really big video premiere. It was just across the street from GNS when it was in Miramar Road at I think it was a Pizza Hut. And maybe there was just a few of the co-workers, and then I think Jason Davis was there, Sarge, who produced it, Mike Hill, and you know, on the soundtrack is like Dinosaur Jr. And you know, you'll watching the video, and then Alien Workshop forming, you could see that the style of the video and the whole feel of it from where they left off, leaving GNS and then going into Alien Workshop. So without further ado, we're gonna watch the video. So right here in the beginning, it's Jason Davis and I in the GNS van. And from what I remember from this footage, it was a trip that we were going to Ensenada to go skate. Mark Heitzman, Mike Hill, and Sarge and I were taking a day trip to go skate down there. And I think he was even using like a film camera. And yeah, there was no seat belts in the back. We were just, so that again, like this is in 1989. I mean, seatbelt was probably enforced, but it was kind of more relaxed going down there. And you can hear me whistling right there. I have the my rat tail business in the front, party in the back, right? And then right here, I'm having a drink of water, and this is at the school that I used to skate a lot in Mira Mesa, called Mason. And, yeah, this is right here in front of the school, doing a bunch of backflips and blunt slides, nose grinds. Got the kit right there. I'm riding a Mark Heitzman board, some colored wheels. I didn't mind riding colored wheels. I still don't mind. I know a lot of people prefer just straight white, and I'm pretty sure I'm wearing some Airwalks right there. Eventually, I did get on Airwalk, but these ones my parents probably bought at Mervin's once upon a time. Oh, in this gap where I'm doing this melon, a bunch of us were driving around finding some spots, and we came across this spot. We should eventually do a story on this, but when we found it, we called it the 10-foot gap. It's in Sorrento Valley, and it was basically when you walk across it, it was about 10 feet, and it's a nice black bump clearing like 10 feet. And I remember, like, you could see, even this might have been the next weekend after finding it, and we're like, oh, we should get some footage for the video here, and you can see that we laid down some planks of wood that happened to be there, and I probably just ollied it landing on the wood first, and then eventually went for the whole gap. So technically speaking, I was the first to skate this gap, and then years later, there's been many tricks that have been done on there. And in a birdhouse video, I was the first to do like a flip trick. I did a kickflip over it. So that was a really fun spot. This double-sided curb was really cool. I was skating with Max Evans and Dan Pitre, the guy who invented the crooked grind. Jason Davis was friends with them, and we were able to link up with them to go skate up in LA, and they brought us to this spot, and we just went to town skating this double side curve. It was so fun. I remember on my board, I happened to go to Disneyland with my family, and I remember putting a Disneyland sticker on my board, and I think that there might be some clips of the sticker being in there. And then we went to this school right here. It was Gardenia. I know this was one of Jeremy Klein's favorite spots up in LA. Really amazing spot. It was like the perfect hip, and then there's tables and benches, all sorts of stuff. It was so fun, just doing ollies over there. Oh, there I was working in Converse, and then shooting a gun, and I slammed right here doing a pop, shove it, tail grab. Oh, there's the Disney sticker. Yep, right there. Lip sliding a picnic table. Oh, and then this right here, this footage. Oh, that bank right there, that was in San Marcos. It was, I think, maybe the third time or first time I skated it, and then eventually, like that year, they destroyed that bank. But I'm sure some of you guys that watched even some 8-shit videos, Matt Hensley destroys this spot too. But yeah, it was a great spot. It was cool skating there at nighttime. Really fun spot. Blue grip tape right there. You see the hair, rat tail. And then this is one of my all-time favorite spots, School W. It's where I met Tony Hawk eventually. But yeah, it's in many videos, like in the 8-sheet videos, Planet Earth, Sal, Barbier, Sean Sheffy, Matt Hensley, Steve Ortega, Jason Carney. They all like destroyed this. This was definitely a hot spot of the late 80s, early 90s. And it was a place that I would always frequent. It was rad. It had the balance beam. And then here, ending it off with the Smith grind 180 out. Doing that trick, I knew that it was scary, but that trick I had locked well. Like it was like no problem because of skating Dyrdek so much, doing Smith grinds on the balance beam. It was easy for me. And right there, I think I'm like 12 or 13 years old. And that was a school, I forget the name of the school, but it was in Encinitas. Encinitas or Carlsbad. Maybe it was Carlsbad. But there you go. Footage, 1990. Thanks again for watching. And thank you to Marcel for this wonderful gift. Local skate shop out in Santee. Thank you, Mark Johnson, as well. And a big birthday shout out to Tyrone Olsen, 49th birthday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week.